Hi, my name is David, and I'm currently a college student studying Bible in the hopes of becoming a pastor. But it really did not start off this way. When I was younger, I wanted to be an Olympic fencer. And in high school, I thought I was going to be an anesthesiologist. And at the end of high school, well, I thought I was going to be a professional video game player. Well, really, it was just a fancy way of saying I wanted to do what I want to do and not what the Lord wanted me to do. Now, if any of you met me in high school, you would have never guessed I was really a Christian. I never talked about Jesus or wanted to live my life for Jesus. I was just some guy who was kind of nice and could kind of care less why. In high school, I was so busy. I woke up at 7 a.m. and went to bed at 1 a.m. And all of it was full of things I needed and I wanted to get done. Now, this kind of all changed when COVID happened. When COVID hit in 2020, the world shut down. And I was a junior in high school, and I actually thought it was kind of the greatest thing. All of a sudden, I didn't have to do schoolwork, I didn't have to go anywhere. I could just sit home and play video games. And that is exactly what I did. I played 18 hours a day for 14 days straight, and I loved it. I wanted to be a professional video game player, and it felt like I had everything I had ever wanted. Then, one day, the Lord changed my life. I ended up losing. Now, not just like losing a game, but like 18 hours straight of losing. I lost every game, and with every game, it felt like I was losing my world. And the very thing I had spent my life building was coming down. It had destroyed me. And I came to this realization that life had really no meaning. Now, that may seem a little ridiculous, but God had broke me. I seriously thought there was nothing to life at all. Then God, He began to move in my heart, and I began to look at my parents. And I just started to think about my parents' life and what they were doing. Why did they have hope? And I thought, maybe this Jesus person they believed in, this Christianity thing, maybe it was all real. And so I started to read my Bible. And I just kept reading, and it began to stir in my heart. And all of a sudden, it turned my life around. Now, as much as that single moment was impactful, the next year was really the time of transformation. Through Bible reading and Christian community and mentorship, I began to grow in my faith. Now, it wasn't an overnight thing. At first, I was still drinking with my friends, swearing, having sex, and still living my life in sin. But over time, God really began to transform my entire life. And one year, that former lifestyle was entirely gone. Now, I want to study the Bible, go to Christian school, and live my life for Christ, because God was transforming me. So as much as God transformed me in that one moment to follow Him, He continued to transform my life every single day. And here I am, preparing to become a pastor to help others find transformation in Jesus as well.